I called you a college dropout.
There you go again. Then I never supposed you to Capricorn.
Admit it, you had a good time. Emily, he was great. And I forgave you for spilling the drink in my lap.
You had that coming. Now I just want to forget that this never happened and focus on my meeting with Jim.
Don't worry about it. We'll dazzle him and your father.
Dazzling is your department. I like to do hard work. Okay, and Jim wants a list of specific business in emerging markets. First thing, I plan to give it to him.
I'm telling you, I'm all over it. I'll write the report. I'll have it for you to look at first thing in the morning. You go home, get a good night's sleep.
Why would I do that?
Because you look tired. Seriously, I know how hard you work. I just thought you could use a break.
No. You're up to something, and I think I have a pretty good idea of what it is.
Hey! What are you doing here? I thought you were having dinner with Dorian.
Yeah, so did I, but she blew me off. Said something important came up.
Oh, she didn't tell you where I was?
No. She said she'd call me later, and I'm sure she will.
Maybe your masseur got a last-minute cancellation.
No, that's not quite fair.
Are you kidding? I'd break a date for a massage.
Dorian is trying to change, or she's trying to think before she acts, or she doesn't act. Anyway, she said it was important. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Do you think it's getting serious with Dorian?
I said what happened. Are you okay?
Go ahead, tell him.
Remember how I said my parents were coming home this week? Yeah. They're not. They're not coming home this week. Or next week. They're not coming home at all. But what do you mean, sweetie? I've been lying to you guys. My parents are they're dead.
Marcy, honey, thank God. How are you? I have know how she is. How's my son?
Hey, we made contact with her. We don't want to scare her off now.
Marcy, are you okay?
Tommy and I are fine, Michael, okay? Look, I just couldn't hand our son over to Todd.
You know, I get that, sweetie, but you have to know this isn't the way to handle this.
Do I? Do I know that, Michael?
Marcy, you have to come home, okay? You have to come home now, and you have to bring Tommy with you.
I like Dorian. Quite a lot, as a matter of fact. And believe me, Nora, no one is more surprised by that than me. And before you say anything, people are not hunks of granite, okay? Dorian has changed. I have changed. And right now, at this particular moment, I enjoy her company. And she keeps me on my toes.
It's not your toes I'm worried about. It's your back.
I appreciate your concern, but I'm a big boy.
And I should mind my own business, right?
When has that ever stopped you?
I'm sorry. I just always see you with Vicky.
And I still see you with Bo.
Ah, touche. Bo and I work together, you know. We may not always be on the same page, but we've managed to remain friends, and we raised Matthew together, and I don't think we could have done any of those things if we didn't know that what we had as a couple was over.
Well, you see, that's the way it is with Vicky and me.
Really? Because I know how Vicky felt about you when you chose Dorian.
Oh, now you wait a minute now. Vicky was not interested in me. Vicky was interested in keeping me away from Dorian, all right?
I'm sorry. God, Matthew's right. I keep bringing my DA persona into my personal life, and it must hate being cross-examined in your own home.
No, if I did, I wouldn't have asked you and Matthew to stay here permanently. Which, by the way, you have not given me an answer.
Well, I have given your very generous offer a lot of thought. Being under Ace's roof is, see, I've always been used to taking care of myself.
What about me? Don't I get to say where we're gonna live?
Okay.
Trying to screw me over, aren't you?
What?
You have no intention of doing any work, so that Jim comes in the morning furious, and then marches right up to my father and convinces him to fire me.
And why would I want to screw you over?
Because of what you said at Capricorn tonight, you want to make a name for yourself here at VE, and you want me out of the way.
First of all, what I said was, if you don't like working with me, you're going to be the one that has to go. Secondly, I blow the report tomorrow, I get fired, not you. So let me give you another scenario. Go home, get rid of the dark circles under your eyes. I'll write the report, do a fantastic job. In the morning, we both look like heroes.
And then you claim all the credit, make me look like a fool, and take my job.
I don't want your job.
Oh, please, you're going to tell me that you don't want to climb up the company ladder.
Of course I do, but I've set my sights much higher than you, and my plans don't involve stepping on you.
Oh, so my job's not good enough for you?
I couldn't get your job if I wanted it. My last name's not Buchanan.
Okay, you know what? Why don't we just settle this all right now, okay? Okay? Yeah, all right. Maybe my grandfather hired me because this is the family business, okay? But he saw an interest in me, and he saw that I took an interest in the company, and he wanted to take a chance on me. All right, and maybe I didn't get to prove myself to him, but I am going to prove myself to everyone in this world that he was not wrong about me. All right, so maybe my last name is Buchanan, and maybe I don't have a college degree, but at least I didn't lie on my resume, and I do not blackmail into anyone into hiring me.
That was an impressive little speech.
Shut up!
You're still trying to sell yourself, huh?
I don't need to sell myself.
I especially like the whole all about hard work thing. That's a big change for you.
No, you think you know everything about me, but you don't.
I never said anything without doing my research. I've read the articles. I know everything there is to know about Natalie Boston Buchanan and Lawrence Vega Buchanan.
Well, then you have a one-up on me. Because all I know about you is that you are obnoxious and an arrogant jerk.
Would you like to hear the rest of my credits?
Nice, and your parents are dead. When did you find out? What have you been lying about?
Honey, this is too difficult for you. You know, you don't need to talk about it now.
It's okay, I need to talk about it. I'm not gonna lie anymore.
Dorian, how did you get involved in all this? Oh, why don't we all just sit down, okay? Start there. Okay. Why don't you just tell them the same way that you told me?
Probably. Marcy? Marcy, honey, you still there?
Yes. I'm still here, but I am not coming home. I can't wait. It's just, I can't give Tommy up.
Can I talk to her?
Yeah.
Hey, Marcy, it's John. Listen, I know why you're doing this, but you're making a mistake.
The only person that made a mistake was the judge.
Okay, we can talk about that when you get here. We can talk about it now, so it can be over.
I bring Tommy back now, John, and my life will be over.
The longer it takes for you to get back, the worse it's going to be for you. But if you come back now, Bo's willing to make a deal.
What? The hell are you talking about? What kind of deal are you gonna make with her? Want her to keep running, keep yelling?
Of course, if you come back now, we can work something out. But you have to do the right thing.
I want to talk to Michael.
Okay. She wants to talk to you. Marcy, honey, You gotta come home. Look, if you come home now, there won't be any trouble. But you have to come home.
Wow, Mike. Hmm? What do I have to come home to?